Well, there we go. The camera didn't want to go on it first. I'm like, come on now. All right, let's see if this is mirrored or not. I usually find that out later. Look at this. I had a party today. Look at, I have got like a little, woo. Yeah. I was at that ladies conference today, and that was so much fun. I am so happy that I was able to go. They had some wonderful speakers, amazing live concert type of music. And yeah, you had to have this on so they knew that you were registered and paid for. And then these were glowy things, right? And so we're like, woo, party time. Anyway, let me make sure that my visual is not flipped. Oh, good. Okay. I don't like it when Restream on its own accord decides to mirror my my visual, my camera. It like flips it. Usually the only time I notice it is if I hold something up for you to read and it's backwards. And I'm like, oh, it's backwards. Anyway, very good to see you all. Yeah, I got home not too long ago and I was just inspired to go live solo. I had it on my heart to do so, so we'll see if anybody's around. I know it's Saturday night. If you're big into watching things on YouTube, on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night can end up pretty busy because that's when a lot of people aren't working and that's when they go live. So if we don't get a big turnout tonight, I understand and it's okay. Apparently I'm going to choke on my spit. Hold on. Choke and sneeze. There we go. Ah, that was so much fun. Woo. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, before I did that, I was going to say, oh my goodness, it's been a long day. Do I look halfway decent? Anyway, what was I trying to say? I was going to say that this is recorded. Thus, it's not as fun maybe, but people that aren't able to be here could be here to rewatch the replay if they choose so later on, be it later today or being it's getting late already another day when you have time and you could just listen to it almost like a podcast, you know? Anyway. I know that yesterday somebody had suggested that they wanted maybe to see a solo fishy stream. So I had that on my mind. Plus I had done a solo in a little bit. And I just got done with a party. So I thought, hey, what a perfect time. And while I'm here, I'm going to eat the second half of this lovely meal that I had yesterday. It's like a beef and noodle. There's not as much beef today. Lots of noodles. Not much veggie. Not much beef. Apparently, I ate most of the toppings yesterday. So it's more noodle stuff. Oh, I forgot my pills. I have digestive pills I was going to take. So let me grab those. And then I'm going to say hi to each and every one of you, assuming you're still in the chat. And if you're not, I'm still going to say hi. But let me grab my pills. They're just right over here. I'm also going to grab tissue because now, after that sneeze, it seems like I have maybe some boogies that need to be blown. Don't worry, I will mute if I have to do so and probably turn the camera off so you don't have to see me digging in them. Just kidding. Maybe not kidding, but I won't make you look. I see a giggle says, Stella! I'm number 1. Yes, you are. Good to see you, Giggles. Eugene. Eugene says, how are you doing tonight? Good evening, everybody. I'm doing good tonight. I subscribed to your channel and give you a thumbs up tonight. Well, thank you so much, Eugene. And a Giggle says that he can't stay long. Opening the store again tomorrow morning. You all have a great stream and see you on the flip. And then, of course, we have A.L. Skinner that she popped in also. I don't think anybody said anything since I have actually started speaking, because I did put a countdown. So there's some people that said something before, and I think A.L. Skinner came in during the countdown. Yeah. So, RWC Toyman's down the house. He says, I thought I was number 1. I guess not. LOL. Well, yeah, not always. And this was the first one in the room. Thus, he's number 1. Should take my pill. To help with my indigestion. All right. I feel like I'm drinking out of my baby bottle. But I love this thing too at the same time. It's a glass water bottle. Protected with some of this, I don't even know what it is, plasticky, rubbery stuff. And it's got a straw inside, so I can just sip it from up here. A giant glass baby bottle, I guess. Works good. Keeps the bugs out. Keeps me hydrated. I actually have some electrolytes in it. Once I actually gotta blow my nose. For real now. There we go. All better. Yeah, a lot of noodles tonight. I guess I should have paid attention to how much noodles were left when I was splitting it yesterday. I'm missing all my meat tonight. And we'll see how many people are in the house here tonight. I was planning to do at least an hour total. If you include the countdown, we are already at 20 minutes. Now, if we get a lot of debate going here, then I would go longer than what it says on the little timer, since the countdown took a little bit. Sorry, clear throat. Whew. Well, while I'm eating my wonderful supper, you are more than welcome to let me know what you had for supper. Assuming by now, you all probably have had supper, no matter where you are. If you can hear me, no matter where you are. Because that's the thing here on YouTube. There are people all around the world that can pop in. So that's the time is different. Like in Australia, for example, they're way in the future. So I'm sure they had supper today already. Oh, I know. I suppose I can show you the outfit I had on today. Minus the tennis shoes. I did have dress shoes on, but I took them off because I did a lot of walking in them, and my feet were a little bit sore. Not too bad, but it was so comforting to put my feet into tennis shoes. I suppose some of you probably would have went barefoot, but I preferred to go into my tennis shoes. Oh, there's JoJo. Sorry I didn't get the notification, but I'm here now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's how it goes with YouTube. The notifications don't always go out. That's why I think I might just let some people know. And please know if I ever send any of you listening, if I ever send you a reminder that I'm live, that don't take it that you have to come. Obviously, you would like to attend. Well, remember, my shoes were originally black ones, not, well, these are black too. Black dress shoes that actually JoJo and I got together. Ron giving me some money to spend at Winners, and we found a good win. I found some perfect dress shoes for me that are comfortable and dressy. And they can be casual too. I actually used them when I went horseback riding because they have a heel. Anyway. See? Woo! That was my outfit for tonight. Lots of little polka dots. I had this over top, and actually, do I have it out here still? I think so. Originally, I had a sweatshirt over everything. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I keep going in the wrong direction. Huh, but it's not in there. I don't know where I put it now. Oh well, I don't have to show you that, I guess. It's my Niagara Falls sweatshirt, which I know I made at home. I just must have thrown it in the bedroom or something, that I can't find it right off. But these are the shoes I had. I put those on. So that way, they're going to be a little bit more dressy to go with this. But these are so comfortable. So they're kind of casual, but they're kind of dressy. Perfect for me. Otherwise, I'm the type that would wear tennis shoes to everything for comfort. I like to dress up and look good, but me, comfort comes first. Style comes second. And if they both work out, perfect. I know there's people that go through great lengths to look wonderful, but they're very uncomfortable. Make sure for our amazing friend Fishy. Well, thank you, JoJo. I love your outfit. That sweater looks very cozy. It is, but it's thin. I like it because if there's a cooler day, I can speak sometimes. Maybe. If it's a cooler day, like right now in the fall, or in the slow breezy, I would wear this. Or maybe just for light sun protection, in the summer, because it's not that thick. But it gives you a little bit of warmth, but not so much that you're like so hot. But like I say, this morning was cool. It was like 40s maybe, or maybe it was upper 30s. It was cool, brisk. So I actually had left with a sweatshirt over everything. So I had my dress on. Of course, I got my pants on and all that. But for the top part, I had my dress on, and then this nice little sweater thing. And then I put a sweatshirt over everything. And then about halfway through in the at the conference, I guess, in the big room we were in. There was over 3,000 people there. 3,000 ladies at that. Plus, and that doesn't include all the staff and everything that was there. There were some men, too, that were staff-wise. But everybody that registered and were there to participate were women. See, JoJo remembers. Oh, I remember shopping for those. Glad you got some use out of them. Yeah, they're still going strong. I love them very much so. I have to say, the day that the zipper breaks or something happens, I'm going to be so sad. They're just perfect. I love them. When that day comes, hopefully not anytime soon, I'll have to find something as similar as I can because I love it. It's a way to dress up, but still comfortable. Yummy, yummy. Oh, now that JoJo's here, because I don't think anybody talked about what they had for supper. I mean, Ron, what did you have for supper? Maybe you didn't eat yet. JoJo, what did you have for supper? Anybody else here in the house? What did you have for supper? Let me know. Don't mind me, right? That's the only bad part about doing a solo. Trying to eat when you're supposed to be the one talking. Yeah. It doesn't work so well, does it? Yeah, JoJo. I have my armband from the event still on because why not? I'll take it off before I go to bed. But and then this was glowing and we all were like, woo! It was so much fun. And hello, I am at IBIS. Good to see you. I made jalapeno sausage, maple syrup. Oh, sorry. I forgot the and. I made jalapeno sausage and maple syrup sausage. No, it was a sausage kind of night, huh? Very nice. 1 second. Ooh, yes. Yes, I had lots of fun at the event. It was pretty cool. Like I said, with these little glowy sticks. Bracelet. Because when you put that on over 3,000 people in the whole, what do you call it? The auditorium? Is that what it's called? Anyways, the whole place. You see all these hands. Well, you don't really see the hands. You see the glowy things going back and forth. It's pretty cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Oh, ibis. Okay. I wasn't sure. Sometimes you're not sure how things are said. Thank you for letting me know. And how are you doing tonight? What did you have for supper? Oh yeah. So JoJo says, "Oh wow, Ron, that sounds great." Terry, hi Terry. Yeah, there's Terry. from Terry's Woodburning and Engraving. And then, of course, we have Dread Girl. Good to see you. And then for anybody else in the chat, just know that it's pronounced ibis. I was pretty sure it was probably said in a different way, but I wasn't sure. So thank you for letting me know. I'm just highlighting a couple people so you don't feel left out. I don't think A.L. Skinner is still here, but yeah. You're doing all right there, Ibis. Just nothing for dinner. Well, maybe you should get yourself some dinner. Yeah, KDG, she's awesome. I'm glad she's here again. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Still working on the food. I think I ate this yesterday. Yes, you can have some. Oh. Someone here in the house. It's a good kind. Well, one of the good kinds. Breyers. They make some pretty good ice cream. Can't remember the other brand that we get, but the other one was like $8, and this was on sale for like $3.49, I think. So it's a couple dollars off the normal. So I was like, that's what. Sorry. It's enjoyable to see people here, but I like to let people know. So for yourself there, Terry, just so you know, real life things come first. And it's important to do real life things first, be it work, spending time with in-person family, well, or not in person, like family, friends, whatever. Do that first. This here comes second. That's funny. Apparently, JoJo said Ethan, that's her boy, just had Breyers ice cream tonight too. So it was Breyers night, apparently. I must have knew this somehow, JoJo. Somehow. I just saw Dread Girl's her comment. Well, thank you. That's so nice of you. She said, "You're looking beautiful, girl." I should probably show you my outfit then, huh? From always. Hold on. I will show you my outfit. I know JoJo and some others have seen it. And there we go. See? That's what I wore tonight. Just a simple black dress, some polka dots, some leggings. I did not wear these shoes. I wore some black ones, but I changed into my tennis shoes, and then I wore this on top, which I'm glad I wore this, and I'm glad I had my sweatshirt too, because at the beginning of the day, I had everything on. Then I shedded the sweatshirt, had this on for most of the time, and then towards the end, well, actually, it wasn't the end. It was like in the middle. It got pretty warm at the event, and they must have put the air on again because then I got chilly again, so just a little chilly. So I put this back on, and it was just right. Oh, but then he left it on the counter instead of putting it back in the freezer. Yeah, well, that doesn't work well, does it? It kind of melts. Oh, excuse me. And Breyers especially. Breyers especially melts fast. Very, very fast. Very fast. Because there's less, I believe it's because there's less junk in it. So who all here has had Breyer's brand of ice cream. Like Ibis, have you had it? Dread Girl, do they have that brand over there? I don't know. Must be in Canada then. JoJo said that they got Breyer's, so I don't even have to ask Ron then because I know it's in Canada then. Did you put the ice cream back in the freezer then, JoJo? And don't worry, I'm almost done eating.
Is my name JoJo?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my friend JoJo from Canada is in the chat.
Oh.
No, aren't you called JJ or something?
In this case, yes.
No. Did you think I'm talking about you when I say JoJo? No.
You said JoJo, did you put the ice cream on? I just put ice cream on.
Oh. No, she said her boy forgot to put it away. Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you. Well, that's done. Go put this in the sink real quick. And don't you all talk too fast now.
Hey, drinks. Ooh. How much is this? Oh, my mom.
All right. I am back. And I, have my water. Electrolytes in it. But I also have, for fun, because I knew I was going to live stream before I came home. I knew I was going to live stream before I came home. I did not. Anyways, that just sounds weird. Live stream before I came home. Anyway, got some ginger ale from the Dollar Tree. I like this one because it has cane sugar in it and no high fructose corn syrup and all that junk. I'm just out in the garage working on the model railroad, watching and listening. Okay, RWC Toy Man. Ooh, wow. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm using this so I don't cut my hand or something. There. A little bit of smoke. There was. It's kind of funny when you first open carbonated beverage how it lets off a little. I don't know what it is. Is it something with the carbonation coming out? No. Under pressure? Cheers. Ooh, that was not in the fridge long enough. It's pretty warm. Ooh. I can almost hear the crickets chirping. And right behind me, I see something hanging from this. This is kind of funny. I clean houses, and look at my own house. I see like a cobweb there now. Oh, there's another one there. Actually, it's a spider. I see a spider.
There's a spider over there.
I killed one over there, and I took off stuff from over the sink. But anyway.
Bug spray.
Oh, Nora's in the house, and Nora has been a member, a dedicated member, as you can see, on my channel for 4 months now. And he's at the pro level. The nice thing with the pro level is you get private member, videos. You also, well, you get the fun little badges and stuff, but you get that even at the level underneath. But if there's any updates, maybe some personal updates that I don't let everybody know about, Pro and I'll get to know those things too. And every once in a while, Pro gets like a sneak peek of a video that I'm going to put public. I do have surveys too if I'm debating about something, or basically you have some input in what kind of content I do and things like that. Whew. What's going on here? Trying to click and doing so many things. Okay. Nora says, I love being a pro. Well, I love having you as a pro member. It's very helpful. Yeah. Who else could there be that isn't here? Oh, Nora says he is a pro poodle. Well, when your hair is a little bit longer and it gets a little curly and fluffy, yes, then you look like a poodle. And I know Ron really likes when we call you a poodle. And back in a week, yeah, sure he does. And then I do also know that back in StreamYards, I would have a poodle that would dance. He thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, I don't have that dancing poodle anymore because that was on StreamYards, and at the moment I'm doing free version of a Restream. But as soon as I do more or get to the point of a paid version, or if I find another platform I like better, then I could incorporate such things again. On here, you can add a scene. So, like, if you're here at the beginning and I had the countdown, you can put, like, on this side, you can't see it, but on this side, there's little boxes where you can add more scenes. So, like, this here is a scene. I'm going to continue playing the countdown, but I'm going to click it, and then I can show you how that's my second scene. I just have 2 scenes right now on this live stream. But me being here, and you see me here, that's one scene. And then the second scene is this, or this. So I find that pretty cool that even though this is a free version, they do let you do a little bit of fun things. Why is there a blue dot on design? Yeah, because I don't, I can change the background too. What else can I do? I think I can change the shape of my little bubble here. Somewhere. I don't want to, like, ruin anything as we're live here, but it seems to me somewhere. Like, I can change my name. Ooh, I think I like that better. Air. What's air? Oh, so then there's nothing. It's just a little, that's kind of nice because you can see through better. That might work good for, like, word night. That's kind of cool, but it's a big block. So to tell you the truth, I like the rounded one. And I like the air one because the air one is just like, It's just there. Just a tiny bit there. All right, how about me out? Do you like the one without a background? That's kind of cool. You can like see through it, kind of. Or do you like the round? And I can change the background of the round too. Ooh. I think I like that. So either no background or that. I think that's cool because it'll pop a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I suppose I could put it to a dark purple or something. Yeah. I don't know. Just seems like the black makes it pop even more. Yeah, I like that, I think. It's either that or the floating one with nothing behind it. Nobody gonna say anything? Huh? Cat got your tongue? Or something got your tongue? No idea. No idea. I was thinking I should do more solo fishy live streams. Like I said, I know going live tonight that there's lots of competition online if you're looking around. Plus, even if you're not on YouTube, it is the weekend, and that's when people have time to spend with family, be rest up, get ready for the week, get ready for the people that go to church. You're resting up for, well, to me anyways, you're resting up for another busy day if you go to church or whatever you do over the weekend. Yeah. It's not 100%, but I am so much better than how I was feeling. As most of you know, I was feeling pretty sick. Like for most of the time, like it was weird. Like basically in the morning and at night it was worse. But in the middle of the day, if I was gonna feel better, I felt a little better in the middle of the day. But I had just tingling and pressure and really lightheaded and thought I was gonna pass out. Yeah. So at least now I might have little subtle things, I would say, in comparison to that. So I'm not 100%, but I'm probably like, I don't know, 98%. I'm a lot better than I was. So that's good. For a while there, I was thinking I was stuck feeling terrible forever. Because, I mean, it was a month and a half. That's a long time. You just figured, so I guess it's permanent. I think people around me didn't understand because they didn't have to deal with it. That makes it hard. I have a basket of vitamins I'm looking at over there, supplements. But I want to show you one of them that definitely helped me even before I got on the supplements, before I knew that I was low on iron, low in vitamin D. I'm also low on my good cholesterol. And just know all my other numbers are good. So my bad cholesterol is in a good spot. But I'm too low on my good cholesterol, I was told, and my gallbladder is not cooperating very well, which is why probably I'm at 98%. I'm trying to think. Seems to me, I looked it up, and I think to build up your good cholesterol incorporates good fats. And hello, Can Fix Stuff. I saw you pop in. But that's a little bit of a tricky thing because my gallbladder, I know you can't see, but I'm pointing to my gallbladder, is supposed to, squirt out bile to help everything flow out, especially your bowels, right? It helps everything. But right now it's just angry at the world and it's not really doing its job. And if you do too much of the good fats, it can trigger gallbladder attacks and stuff. I mean, you need it for it to function, but if you have too much of it, it can go the other way on you. So I do need to be careful on that. Yeah. So anyways, I'm on a vitamin D supplement. I'm on some things to help with digestion and keeping things going. This is all like natural supplement stuff, right? I do also have something called Floridex, which is a natural iron builder that's not supposed to Encourage constipation like normal iron can. Yeah, I guess that's about it. And basically, my doctor had said don't start the iron, even though I'm anemic, don't start the iron till you're for sure going every day because we don't want to plug me up more. So, what I've been doing, because I want to be able to boost my iron and not wait, I basically wait to see if I have things flow. And if this is TMI, I'm sorry. Anyway, well, I mean, it's a natural thing. We all do it, or we all should do it. If you're not, you're going to have problems. Anyway, so this is how I've been doing it. I have a little sheet of paper. I suppose I could show you my sheet of paper. Where it shows like what the stool kind of looks like and how many times or no times that I went. And then I just basically, if I at least had a bowel movement, I would take one of the iron tablets. And then like the one day there, I didn't go any, so I didn't take any iron because I don't want to encourage it not to happen. But I'm going to get up for a moment and I'm going to show you a supplement, I guess you could call it, a natural supplement at that people can take. There are no, okay, first off, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't have that big fancy name and all the things. I'm just going by my experience and what I've heard from others. And we're just having a fun time talking. Why not? We're just entertaining each other. Yeah. No education here, just chit chat. Disclaimer stuff. Anyways, supposedly no interactions with anything. Like doctors have studied it and people that know more than me. I'm not on anything else really other than some natural stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. It has 2 ingredients, water, and I believe you call it it's from a mature hops flower. And I started taking that, and that helped things get going, and it helped me to start feeling better. And that was even before I knew what I was low in and before I started the other supplements. There's a lot of cool things I've learned about it. I've only been on it for less than a week, but it's been helping me with energy and got rid of like the tingliness. Helped me do a not to be TMI, but a wonderful bowel movement the very first day I took it. It's also supposed to help people if you need it. That is, some of us are sticks and don't need it. Well, we might need it for the visceral fat that you can't see, but that's the stuff, if I am saying that correctly, that's around the organs and such. Anyways, there's been a lot of people that have lost weight, like that stubborn weight that's hard to get rid of with this. And the beauty of it, it's all natural. There's no caffeine in it or no artificial whatever's in it. There's no guarantee. We cannot guarantee anything is going to happen to you. Maybe nothing will happen to you, but we know it's not, well, from here, we know it's not going to harm you, at least. It'd be like drinking some water. It's either going to help you or it's not, right? I like things like that because it feels like there's no risk. It's either going to make you happy about it or it's not, but it's not going to make you in a bad position. All right. Can fix it says, but I'm sure you can fix it, Fishy. I'm trying. Senecot is natural and it works great. If I'm saying that right, what is that? Oh, can fix stuff. Well, that's pretty close there, RWC Toy Man. He'll be okay. And he had a typo too. He put Wassa brother or something like that. Let me go get the stuff. And if you're interested, contact me and I will let you know what little bit I know about it right now, but I can send you to people that do know more. And yeah, I'm brand new at this. I had a friend that signed me up into the program for me for the first month because I can't really afford anything. I have to save every penny, every single penny. Like going to the conference, they paid for it. They meaning church, my church family paid for it because, yeah, it was only $20, but I'm like, I'd like to go, but I have to, like, I'd rather, if I have to pay for it, I'm going to use that $20 for gas or food if I'm not going to put it towards rent. I don't have a spare $20, so I will be right back to show you. I think it's marvelous. Incredible. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Convict stuff. There we go. See this? It's called Fix. It's a play on words, isn't it? Play on words. Phix. Fix. Oh, I remember. Oh my gosh, my grammar's terrible tonight. Or it's just very unique. I just remembered that I told the peoples yesterday that I was going to put in the description of that live stream. I will try to do that. I could put on even both of them. Anyway, it's odorless, tasteless, 2 ingredients. It comes from a natural flower. They do it at mature stage, which apparently is different than other hops stuff out there, supplements. So this is different. From what I remember, it's more potent because of the stage they do it. The other stuff would work too, but it's more watered down, I suppose, because it's not as mature. I'm very new at this, but I'm already reaping the benefits of it. And truly, it doesn't taste like anything. And you can put it in anything. So Ron, for example, who overly enjoys his beer. I mean, we all enjoy something, right? Mostly I enjoy, if I'm going to have a treat, I have a ginger ale. I might have a cappuccino. Every once in a while I'll have something that's alcoholic. But I bring up Ron because I know he likes his beer. So that's usually the beverage he's going to have. The nice thing with this, you don't have to worry about any interactions with alcohol if that's your preference. But drink, you can actually put this straight into that drink to get into you. Because you're supposed to put it in a drink. You can put it in water. You can put it in a smoothie, beer, pop. Now, if I was taking it tonight, I wouldn't probably put, if I knew for sure I'm going to drink this all before bed, I could put it in here. Otherwise, a lot of times I'll just put a little bit of water in a glass, not too much, to make sure I get it down right away and that I do drink it all for sure. I am not going to put this in this right now, but I could because I already took a dropper full this morning. And at this point in time, I'm just doing 1 dropper full a day. You can put it up to twice a day. You're supposed to just lightly shake it. And then you fill it up. And there you go. And then you just squirt it out. I can't claim it does anything, but the testimonials are unreal. Now, I know people can say anything on the internet. What makes it more real to me is because of my own experience of the effects, and I've been on it for less than a week. And also, my friend that told me about it told me the benefits that she has had, but more so, her ex had a lot of weight to lose. And especially the fat around the organs, because that's actually quite dangerous. If you have a lot of, like I said, I should probably look it up to make sure I'm saying the right thing, but I believe that's called visceral fat. And if you have a lot of that around your vital organs, that can be detrimental. That could be terminal, depending on how much and where. It holds on to a lot of toxins, I've heard. And I suppose if you keep having a buildup, it's going to start making things not function as well as they could, and probably not let things absorb as much as it should. Think about your heart. Let's just use your heart for an example. Your heart is pumping. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. Now, if you get a bunch of this visceral fat in time and it just gets thicker and thicker, it's going to be harder for that heart to do its thing, right? Or your lungs. If you get a lot around your lungs, it's going to be like, can't breathe as well because your lungs aren't going to be able to stretch as easily. It's important to have that disappear. This stuff will not. This will, from what I hear, will burn that away, and that is some of the most stubborn fat. Now, it does work on the jiggly fat, as they call it, and it helps with many things. Like I said, I'm only less than a week into it. I've already noticed the better bowel flow even before I start any supplements, energy, and just overall making me start feeling better. Because it was a month and a half of trying many things and it wasn't helping. Yes, Jojo, how long have I been using these drops? I've been using them since last Sunday. So tomorrow it'll be a week. So as of today, it's been 6 days. Ken Fix Stuff says $89.95 US fix. That sounds about right. Yes, I already answered you. We were thinking the same thing. You're like, I should ask her. And I'm like, she's going to. We do that sometimes. Jojo is such an amazing lady. Oh, man. Why does she have to be so far away and in a different country? I'm so glad that we got to develop such a good friendship when I was over there for almost a year. A couple of years ago. That's one of the big highlights. And I emphasize one of. I mean, there's other great things. Like Ron and I did some great things too. So Ron, don't come whining to me that whatever. We went to Niagara Falls. We did all kinds of fun things. And then when Ron was sleeping or busy and just girly stuff, right? Things, yeah, that you don't do with guys as much, right? I don't know, like clothes shopping, let's say. She had brought me to the maple syrup farm, which was incredible. Like I told Jojo, though, we could be, not that we plan to, because it might be kind of gross, but we could be at like the garbage lot, and we still would find amusement, and we'd still have a good time. Point being, it doesn't matter what we're doing or where we are, we always have a good time. And I don't know, it was just a fun, unique experience to be there with her, especially when we went shopping. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've went shopping with other people before here locally, for example. And it's not that the other person's bad or something, but it just feels awkward. Or they want to go a certain way and you're not able to get really your stuff done. Because I've had a few times where I go shopping with somebody, and then once I'm done with that, then I go back and actually shop what I need. I'm sure Jojo understands what I mean, and it's probably more a girly thing. If there was other ladies listening in the chat, you'd probably understand too. But with Jojo, from day one, I was wanting to go shopping with her, but oh, here we go. But it wasn't. It wasn't that weird, unnatural, like, I don't want to call it like an anchor, but it almost feels like there's an anchor on you. Like, okay, let's go do this. And then I lightly do it after. Like, hopefully I'm not an anchor to her. I know she wasn't to me. And we just kind of, we communicate. Like, there's things I need and she needs. And I don't feel like I'm wasting her time. And I don't think she feels I'm wasting her time. It's a lot of words. It's just very unique. And my first time experiencing that. So thank you for that, Jojo. Oh, we had so many fun times together. Oh, that's a good typo, though. I kissed you, my friend. Mwah. No, miss you. Oh my gosh. Typos can get you in trouble, but typos can also just be funny. I don't know. I suppose I know it's a typo, but I have a feeling if you kissed me, Ron might be jealous. Or maybe others. Who knows? Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Like kiss mwah mwah on the cheeks, right? No. Oh wait, that's a French thing. Oh wait, right? French thing? Well, there's French in Canada. And she speaks French. Okay, we're good. Because she got a little French in her. Isn't that right? I'm talking in my bottle now, and it's not even alcoholic. Wow. Oh, I was still so excited I got to go to that conference today. Whew. That was so fun. So fun. If JoJo was here local, I would be like, hey, girl, let's go. I think JoJo would have really enjoyed it too. I did take some pictures and a little bit of video. There was only one time that they said no video, and that was to protect a young lady's identity because this lady was sharing about things that she does in this other country, not Canada. Anyways, this other country. Basically one of those countries that the Bible and God are not allowed to talk about. It's a country that apparently, if you look up on the internet, whatever, I don't know if they use Google or what they use over there in this other country. But if you have internet and you try to Google or look it up, apparently it comes up as an error. Like you can't even search. And this lady was saying, and I believe it is this way in some countries, that if they know you are trying to spread the news about the Bible and Jesus and God and all the things, like that's a big no-no, like to the degree that you could lose your life. It's like huge. It's like, yeah, they have the death penalty. And this lady and her family, because it was this lady and her husband and have a couple kids. I think it was 2 kids, maybe 3. Like they almost suffered like the death penalty. That's huge. They really don't want people to know about it. I mean, about a different thought is what they have in their country, and you could die over it. I can't wrap my mind over that. That's scary stuff. But this family is very brave because, yeah, he like arrested. I don't know, interrogated, and it was bad, and they got out of there alive. But they're going back because they feel for the people that don't know. And I know there's all walks of life in here. I'm not trying to preach to nobody. You get to choose your walk of life. But I'm a Christian, and I don't know, it just touched me. It's like, wow. Even if a person here isn't a Christian, just think of going and spreading whatever good news, I guess, into another country, knowing that your life is on the line. That takes some big bravery, and there's not very many people that are that brave. No. Wow. Anyway, that was just, whew, that was big. Ken Fix Stuff is back. Well, welcome back. Yeah. Anyways, there was just some stories that were tearjerkers. I mean, them talking about children around the world that, they're not treated well, or, well, I guess maybe I shouldn't talk about too much about children on here. I don't know. YouTube and stuff, but it's just, yeah. And then one lady had like cancer, and then she thought shit, and then it came back again. When you think life is rough, or you're just frustrated and depressed over something, maybe you're just upset because you got one less French fry from McDonald's. I don't know. Just know there's a lot of people out there going through a lot tougher things. Yeah, one of the stories I just remembered that they had so little in regards to money that their sister actually left this world over starvation. just didn't have food to eat. And I know people that are so picky that they won't eat onions or noodles because the texture's wrong, or I don't know. There's people that are like losing their lives over not eating anything. So please be grateful for any food you can have. Not everybody gets that privilege. And yeah, there's some people that are picky over what kind of mac and cheese. And I mean, we get to have those choices, but just know there's people out there, they don't have any choices. Whew. Yeah. And then the other thing is the inspiring talks that I got to listen to tonight, and the live music performances were out of this world. For one, they were all very good at singing. That helps a lot. The instruments were fantastic with the singing. Oh, I just cracked my finger right there. Oh, it cracked again. What's wrong? My bone's falling apart. I don't know. They had lights. You know how like the lights do like all this fun pattern stuff. It was fun. And at times they did the little fog. Is it the fog machine? Like I called it smoke, but I guess it's like that fog stuff. Yeah, they put a lot of thought into this conference. It was incredible. It was not a last minute like, oh, let's do this thing. No, there was a lot. Oh, I got to sit right next to the people that were in charge of switching like the screens, like what, because you're all, it's huge. There's like over 3,000 people. So if you're way in the back, you're not going to see the person very well. So they have them up on the screen, and they had 2 video cameras, so then they could have a close up and a farther back scene. And then so there's like, I don't know, like 6 guys maybe that were running everything, all the equipment, because you got the cameraman, and then you got the guy that edits it. Like basically he's switching cameras and putting up slides and putting up videos. And then there's a bunch of other ones like for just the audio feed and balancing things out, and doing the lights, doing the fog machine. It was a whole bunch of them just to do that for today. I don't know. I was just impressed. Everything was impressive. It was amazing. I think I talked about it for about 10 minutes now, huh? Yeah. Are you guys all grateful for your food, drink, clothing, a roof over your head? Really, to some people, we're living like kings and queens. And so easily will we gripe about things. Complain. In my experience thus far of cleaning people's homes, it's been quite, I'll use the word again, interesting, because you have the one, would you call it well-to-do? And they don't really have much they need done. Just the basics, more in the bathroom maybe, kind of thing, of cleaning, vacuuming and dusting. And if there's like a little speck of dust you miss, they make a big deal about it. And, I go over and fix it, and no big deal. I mean, they're very nice people, but what they're so focused on is different than the people I go in and their life has gotten overwhelming. I've been there. I've done that. I understand. I can relate to these people, right? And their homes are just, they've not been able to keep up. And I feel so good that I get to go there. Like one of the places I got to do laundry for her, because it's hard for her to go down and do laundry. I was more than happy to do that for her. I got 3 loads done. Her house was in shambles, and I've been there. When life gets overwhelming, like it could be anything. It could be just stress in general. You're sick. Something big happens. It doesn't take long. It's just been interesting. The reason I bring it up is interesting, helping the people that are maybe down here more versus the people up here. Because usually, in my experience, not that these people don't appreciate it over here. The ones that have it more put together, it seems like it. a little bit more well-to-do is the only word I can think of, or phrase, I mean. But the ones down here, it doesn't take much, and they are so grateful. It just made me feel so good. This one client was one of my new ones, and she kept apologizing before I even came into the house, saying it's such a mess. I said, that's okay. I said, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. And when I went there and saw all her animals, she has beautiful cats that apparently other people have given her a hard time because she has adopted a few kitties, and I don't know why. People just aren't nice sometimes. And I told her, thank you for giving them a home. And yeah, she was in tears because she's like, well, thank you. Not many people say nice things to me. But I love pets. So I mean, I'm not just to say that please somebody's take care of these cats. Anyway, I said, and she, like I said, and I understand, I'd be doing the same thing. She apologized again. I was like, no, it's fine. I said, I feel comfortable. I got all these wonderful animals that get to be with me while I'm cleaning and I'm helping you. I said, it's fine. And this was over, she was there for a little bit and went back to work. And when she came home, that was the best part. I almost I might cry because it was like, oh, because yes, I'm being paid to do this. But the most rewarding part is how it changes their life. Yeah, you can tell it's going to make me cry. Because she comes home and she's like, wow, thank you so much. I breathe. She said she could breathe. And I understand because when I got there, it was disarray. And I've had that many times. Like this house, this month and a half when I haven't been feeling good, it got that way. It got really bad. I'm not done with my bedroom. My bedroom still is a little bit a mess. I'm not going to lie about that. I got out here finally tidied. And when things are more tidy, it's not perfect, but when it's tidy, I can breathe again. So I totally get it. And I even did a little extra that she didn't expect because I started in the entryway area. And then I did her kitchen because she was expecting just a kitchen area and some loads of laundry done. And that's all she had asked. But I had time, so I got the entryway done. I was even going to tackle some of her dishes that had started to pile up. And I understand that too because by the end of the day, we're tired. I didn't have time, but I was going to do that too because I love helping people. I really do. But anyway, that just meant so much when she came home and she was like almost in tears. She was like, thank you. Thank you so much. You're like a blessing. So it just made me feel good. Yeah. Whew, for me, a tearjerker because that made me really happy because I could make a difference. I was only there. How long was I there? Let's see. I started at 1. Let's do my math. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was there for 4 hours. And I was able to do a lot of hours for her because, I don't know. There were several cats there, I'll just say. With cats, and if you don't keep up with it, there's a lot of hair. I threw a couple cats worth of hair, I think. But I wanted it to be beautiful for her. It's beautiful I could get that space before she got home. So, yeah, I'm excited for the next time because I'll move on and go farther out. Of course, I'll probably have to go in that area to just make it better again. It probably will get a little bit things again, but do that area a little bit, probably more laundry, and then expand from there. And I'm not, like I say, there's other places I'm doing too. It's interesting because I have like 5 different houses depending, like not every week. It's like random. I need more consistent. But like 2 of them are pretty standard. Yeah, and then you find out how some want like within this time. So it's like, well, I'll do the best I can, but this is my time limit. The other one's a little bit more lax, and there's like 3 of them that we just get as far as we can. Well, actually 2 of them is I go as far as I can. And then one of them, she doesn't care how long it takes, but I do the whole house however long it takes. I mean, they're all different and they're all wonderful. And I love cleaning. And I don't just clean. I actually organize a little bit too, which helps because it can make a space look bigger and cleaner if you move things around a little bit. So yeah, it's fun. Sorry, I've been kind of ignoring the chat, haven't I? All right, let's see what Jojo has to say. Oh, that is so wonderful that you're able to help some of these people in that way. Yes, and I love it. That was rewarding, I'm sure, to help that person out. Oh, it was. And I hope I get more like her. I feel that way when I'm helping the customers at work also. I work in insurance and I'm happy that I can help these folks that are down and out, either lost their job or out on disability. Exactly. Different job, same idea. Yeah, now time's getting away, right? Anyways, is there anything else you all would like to know about me, I guess, if I'm willing to share? Of course, there's some things I'll be like, nope, not talking about that. Or anything else you want to say? Because, I mean, if you guys are kind of done, then I can be kind of done. Or I can talk longer. It's up to you. We've been going for, well, this includes the countdown, of course. But we've been going for an hour and 20-ish minutes. I see bored old fart. Probably has been in the house, but he is making an appearance with a hugging emoji. Nice to see you there, bored old fart. Yeah. Whew, what a day, huh? What a day. I got to go to a really fun, a little bit of a tearjerker kind of conference. And then I just got to rehash and think about how I'm helping people in their homes, in their lives. Something else that maybe I didn't mention before that I would like to look into is being a PCA. I do have to figure out where I need to go to get trained in as such, because that would involve helping people, and it's a little bit lighter of that from what I understand. You're basically there to be there with them, be it for talking or making sure they're not going to be in harm's way, I think. But we can't do much. We mean a PCA versus like a CNA and such, or a nurse, where you actually do more, like help them maybe take a shower and bandaging and maybe administering things. I don't know. No, I think that's a nurse, because I think I know somebody who's a CNA, and I don't think they can administer anything, but they can help with more things. So I gotta look into that, because I have to figure out all the things I need to figure out before the end of the month so that I can keep this place. Otherwise, Fishy might not be here at this place anymore, and I would rather that not happen. I like this house. But being my oldest is not living here with me anymore, the whole rent is on me. And truly coming up with my share of the rent from before was tough enough, especially the last couple months. So I almost need like a miracle to happen here. Being sick for the last month and a half did not help. But now that I'm feeling better, I need to just go at this right now. I would like to get like my cottage registration, I think it's called, so that I can sell baked goods locally. I would like to see about how to get trained in, it's an online course from what I hear, I just gotta find it, to be a PCA, and then find people that would like that. Like the one lady I was just talking about, they haven't gotten the A-OK that he'd be qualified for such yet, but more than likely would for her child. And if I had my PCA certification, that I could be a candidate if she doesn't want to be the PCA for him, because she can then choose somebody. And it's not just in her circumstance. I'm sure I could find others. And then continue house cleaning too. So I figure if I can get these balls rolling, I should have enough going that I'll be okay. But I gotta get them rolling before I lose the house, because I don't want to lose the house. By the way, I see that Dread Girl is saying good night, girl. Stay safe. I'm sure it's quite late there for you. You have a good night. Thank you for being here. Jojo says she's gonna head out. All right. Yeah, it's getting later, so I'll probably be ending here in a few minutes anyways. This is funny. I just had a brain fart. I was going to grab this to take a drink. Well, wait. This is not my drink. This is my drink. Silly me. Again, I looked this up. 2 simple ingredients. Get in contact with me. I can let you know what I know. I also will keep you updated to how I'm feeling from this point on. Like I said, I haven't been on it long. It's been under a week, which is basically 6 days, almost 7. If you're not in contact with me already in some fashion, which most of you here that I can see are, but if you are not, that there is my email. I just typed it into the chat. If your email name is different than your channel name, I would highly recommend that you tell me your actual channel name, or I might think it's spam and I won't open it up. Oh, Dread Girl said if you lived in the UK, I'd give you a full-time job. What do you mean you'd give me a full-time job? How would you do this? Do you do something? No, do you do something? Of course you do something. I'm not sure what it is, but that's pretty cool. Darn it. Not living in the right spot. Now, if I ever did make it to the UK, would I be able to meet up with you or maybe hang out with you or something, Dread Girl? Just curious. Because I know everything takes time, money and time. But I am still really wanting to travel. Life is short. And I want to travel when I'm still able to, too. Because as we get older, things don't always function as well. I mean, I would like things to. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to like have somebody in Australia, for example, where they would know what to go look at. Well, actually, I know people in Australia. What am I saying? Because then they could be almost like the tour guide. Like they would know maybe the good places to eat, the sights to see. Depending on the circumstance, maybe possibly they would let me stay in a place that would save money on hotel fees. What else? Oh, I was going to say like the UK. Well, if Dread Girl was up for it, I mean, I could at least do a meet and greet. Maybe she could show me around. And who knows? Maybe I could bunk with her or something. But not everybody's going to be comfortable with that or have the ability to do so. You look like you lost weight. I'd look after you, Fishy. You know that. And she said, you look poorly. Oh, jeez. What, you got to put some more meat on me? Are you going to fatten me up? Yeah, I have lost weight, but I'm not. It wasn't intentional. So I'm hoping it's a natural good reason, but being I know my gallbladder's been a little bit upset and I know I haven't been digesting my foods, it might not be in a good healthy reason or a way. Dwayne, nice to see you. Julie, you look poorly. Okay. I'm supposed to cry? How are you gonna make that better? There, Dread Girl. You gonna make it all better somehow? I mean, on one note, she says I look pretty, and on another note, she says I look poorly, so I'm not sure. I'm a little confused now. And it could be the lighting and stuff, too. I don't know. Gaunt. Yeah, could be. Some of that stuff could be lighting, too. Kind of like people think I'm a redhead, and I'm not a redhead. It was funny, though. Lighting makes a difference because okay, never mind. I got distracted by Ron's message. Comment. I mean, one of the speakers today had like a pre-recorded video that she was under a light and they were videotaping her and all that. And her hair looked more reddish, like more than mine looks in the camera. And that video was not taken that long ago, from what I gather. Well, then she was there live today to give some more updates of her journey because she had dealt with cancers and stuff. And she was going to give an update tonight. She did it in person. Well, she went on stage, and I think there was more white lights and stuff or something because her hair looked more... It looked lighter and less reddish orange than it did in her recording. Truly, the reddish orange tones, almost like golden tones, actually looked, in my opinion, looked even better than what she did in person. But she looked fine. It's just like, whoa, that's her. Okay. RWC Toyman says, I would like to go to the UK and look up my cousins that I've never met. My mom is from England. She came to Canada after the Second World War. Dread Girl says, I know you, Fishy. Okay. Well, yeah, well, you've known me for a while. Undigested food is also from, is it IBD? It says irritable bowel disease or something, right? Email me if you need help. Do you have an email on your channel? Because I've been wanting you to email me for a while, and either it's getting lost or it never happened. But I could email you, and if you see toyfishy at Hotmail, oh gee, I even spelled that wrong. Spell it right, then you might get it. But yeah, let me. I'm gonna get rid of that one. That's not correct. Oopsies. Okay, where is that? There it is. Remove. Anyway, I'll have to look and see if you have an email. Dwayne says, I have red hair. It's a mixture of brown and red and black. I was born with dark brown hair with sandy blonde until I was 6, and my hair went brown, red, and black. Oh, that's cool. I've been to London, England in 2013. The only other country I've been in is Canada. So I would like to go to places like Australia. Well, basically places where I know some peoples. That'd be kind of nice. So I know there's some people I know in Australia. I know there's people in the UK. Netherlands. Where else? I don't think they're on here much, but I did know some people from New Zealand, but I haven't seen them here online for a while, or I haven't seen the notifications anyway. I know I met a person from Scotland on the YouTube meet and greet, at Sparky's YouTube meet and greet at that, but he doesn't live there anymore. He lives in Canada. So doesn't count. Just gonna pull this open because I'm gonna check out and see if Dread Girl has an email. She probably does. And that might be the easier way to do it. Yeah, she does. Okay, I'll do that after. Okay. I've been to Chicago, but only at the airport twice in 2013. Have maternal relatives there. Whew. My belly was feeling a little bit upset, so that's why I picked up the ginger ale. All right, well, your channel, and it looks like you do have an email there. So I will, as long as it's still backyard. Is it Brahmi? I could be totally butchering that. Oh wait, is it just at mail.com? I'm so used to seeing it say like Gmail. I guess I'm going. Is it supposed to be Gmail or is it just mail? I should probably ask you that. Like you're gonna send the mail, It says backyardbrahmi at mail.com. Is there anything missing from that, or I'll just try to send it to that then? My late maternal grandfather used to live and work in Chicago after he came to North America from Poland. Oh, you got Polish in you, huh? Poland? 1914, and then he went to Canada. Okay, so some of your lineage start out in the States. That's cool. So I'm just going to wait a moment or two to see if Dread will respond to make sure that that's her proper email. And then I'm going to close out the stream because it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Oh, here's something that happened last night that was a kind of a no-no, but hopefully it turned off within 2 hours. I've been doing another thing I've been doing that the doctor suggested because I'm doing it now. Castor oil pack. Although I just rub it on my belly, but it's supposed to be the castor oil pack idea, and then you put the heating pad over it. I usually do that at bedtime, and it feels nice and relaxing, and it's nice to be nice and warm because it's cooler out. Promise, during this week, I've been having Ron call me. He's been at work, right? It hasn't been the weekend. And I said, can you call me in like an hour to make sure I don't still have the heating pad on? Well, I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up until like 5 hours later. And the heating pad was still on me. Now, the light was blinking and it wasn't on at that point. So it obviously turned off at some point. Well, yeah. Well, Dread Girl, I've been through a lot of things, so it wears me out. Anyway. Oh, you didn't answer me yet. Is it just mail? mail.com? Or is it gmail.com? And if you don't answer, I'll just send it how it says in your description and hopefully it gets to you. Oh. What was I saying now? I lost my brain. Oh, the heating pad. So I looked up the type of heating pad, and supposedly you're surrounded by sharks. Oh, that's not good. How would you know I'm surrounded by sharks? Supposedly, oops, and then I dropped the cover. She said to read back. Well, you said that if I lived in the UK, you'd give me a full-time job. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not sure. Maybe Bored Old Fart can look back and see. Oh, I see it on your lives. Oh, okay. Anyway, so the heating pad was on me. So then when I woke up, like, oh no, I fried my belly for too long. But like I said, it was off. And supposedly with that heating pad, it will turn off at about 2 hours. So 2 hours is still probably longer than you're supposed to have it on. But I didn't have myself covered with blankets and stuff, which could make me warmer yet. And at least if it is off within 2 hours, it's better than like 5 or 6 hours, I figure. So anyway, I have to be careful. So next time I do it, I better make sure I'm sitting up and I'm awake. Unless I know somebody's going to call and tell me, take it off. I'm just reading Dwayne's stuff. He knows all his history. It's pretty cool. Anyway, well, I am going to sign out. I am getting quite tired. It was nice to see all of you here. It's nice to see Dread Girl, Bored Old Fart, Dwayne. I know Ron's probably working hard on his railroad, so of course Ron. And Jojo, who's not here anymore. Nora, he might be still looking. Don't know. Can fix stuff. And then we had Ibis. And who else do we have? We had A.L. Skinner, Giggles, and Eugene. And I might have missed somebody, but that should be the bulk of everybody here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, come on. And now I can't scroll down. Oh, there we go. Now I can. And Teddy Bear, really? Now you come in and just in time for the credits. Yeah. I was just talking about wanting to go to Australia and knowing people, and it's not going to happen overnight. Right now I got to try to pay for rent, but eventually I want to have enough funds that I can do that. I just need to find out details of getting there and who might give like a nice tour, maybe a place to stay. Anyways, it's really nice that you stopped in, Teddy Bear. Sorry that I'm like leaving now, but I am getting tired. It's been a long day. I've been up since 5 morning. Had a wonderful day, but full of adventures. And now, like, whew, I am worn out now. I am tired. But Teddy Bear, you are connected with me. So if there's any amazing or not amazing updates or chit chat or whatever, you can email me or just be here on the next one. And even though I'm closing this off or shutting it down, I will see the comments for a little bit. So if anybody has any last words, you're more than welcome. And I will see you